Good morning, good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and this morning I'm going to do a what's for dinner video. Just a single what's for dinner, not the whole week. I find it real hard to do the whole week ones, so I do the daily ones. And tonight I go and pick my grandchildren up at 4:30 today, and I'm going to fix this the day before Valentine's Day, and I'm going to fix them dinner tonight because I have no idea what they're going to want to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I have no idea what they're going to want to do, but I try to let them decide, you know, a little bit what they want to do. Last weekend we went to the aquarium. It's called Seaquest in Lynchburg, Virginia, and that was really, really cool. I forgot to take my camera. Well, I may have. I don't know. I'll have to look. My daughter and her friend took a lot of pictures, so I'm going to get some from them and show y'all in this video. This place is really cool. I got to see a sloth, and that was my favorite thing of anything. They had sloths, and they had otters, and of course sharks, and every piranhas, and every kind of fish you could imagine. And you could pay $20 and go in with the sloth, but we didn't do that. And you also could pay another amount and go in with the whole room of birds, like parakeets. I'm talking a whole, probably, I would say a good 75 birds in this one little room, probably about the size of most children's bedrooms. And there was like a bird woman in there. She had birds all over her hat and everything, and you could pay to go in there with her and see the birds and all that. We didn't do that either, but you could watch the people that were doing it, and they had snakes and lizards, and they had these silky chickens that you could go and they had little things all around there that you could put money in, or tokens. They give you tokens. You could put tokens in and get feed out, and you could get the feed out and feed the silkies, and they were so pretty. And then they had pigs, and you think of an aquarium as being just fish, but it wasn't. It was a lot of things there that were really amazing. And we got tickets through Groupon, I guess, and they weren't very much. If you actually when you got there, if you got your tickets there, they were right expensive, but going through Groupon, they weren't. And it was $39 for 5 people, so I didn't think that was so bad. That roughly comes out to $8 a piece, so it was pretty good. We had a really good time. And so, like I said, I have no idea what we're going to do this weekend, but I'm going to go on. Well, it's not even on. That's good. I've been sitting here this whole time waiting for this pan to heat up, and I forgot to hit start. So I've got about, let me look and see here. I didn't even, no, I guess I need some more. I've got about a tablespoon of avocado oil in there, but I'm going to put some grapeseed oil in there as well. Probably about a tablespoon and a half of grapeseed oil. And what I'm going to do is I've got 6 center cut pork chops on the bone, and I'm going to sear them. And then I've got a big bowl of little potatoes. They're only like that big, not very big at all. After I sear the pork chops, I'm going to put the potatoes in here, then put the pork chops on top of the potatoes, and then I'm going to put some different types of soup in here and some spices or whatever, and then I'm going to put my Ninja Foodi. I'm using the Ninja Foodi, and I'm going to put the Ninja Foodi on slow cook, and I'm going to cook this all day today until tonight when the kids are here and we're going to eat. And so let me get off here, and as soon as it gets hot, It's getting hot. As soon as it gets hot, I'm going to sear the pork chops, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm ready to put the pork chops in here, and hopefully they're going to... Oh, yeah. I got this little wooden thing at Amazon. I've got it in my thing. It's got two sides in it, and it's got a little spoon that comes with it, and I put salt and pepper in it, but it is getting, either the pepper's getting in on the salt, or the salt's getting in on the pepper. But I like it. I mean, you can see it does have pepper and the salt, but it's got this little spoon to it, and it fits on here just like this. I've got it in my, I think it's in the links below my videos. Alright, so there's the salt and pepper. And then, of course, I've got Body Complete. I love that. It's my favorite one now. I'm going to put that on this side. And what I'm doing is I'm letting them sear on both sides. Alright, and then I've got this Weber steak and chop. I'm going to sprinkle that on there too. Most of the time, I have so many spices, and most of the time they all have the same thing in them. And like a dummy, I go out and every week I'll get something that I don't have. And then when I get home and look at it, it's got the same thing as the one I bought last week does. So, and if you've got the Ninja Foodi, you know that the pot here can be scratched. So you want to always make sure that you use silicone utensils, or the plastic utensils, whatever, so you don't scratch this pot. Salt and pepper in the whole thing when I do that. And like I said, I'm just searing these right now, and when I get ready to put the potatoes in and the soup and all, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I'm going to go on now. I've got 2 packs of these little gourmet potatoes. I'm going to put them in the bottom here on slow cooker. I've got it set on slow cooker, and it's counting down. Well, you would think that I could use it with this lid down. You can't, and it makes me so mad. I have to put the pressure cook lid on, and I hate that. It makes me so mad. Okay, so here is the potatoes, and I'm gonna put a good amount of salt in here on them. At least probably a tablespoon, because potatoes need salt. That's the one thing that, if you don't do anything else, you need to always salt your potatoes before you cook them, because once you cook your potatoes, you can't ever get that back again. You can't get that salt taste, or the good taste that you get from salt in those potatoes, if you don't cook them with the salt while they're cooking. All right, now I'm going to go on, and I've got some onion powder here. I'm going to go on and sprinkle some onion powder, and this is where you'd put your garlic too, but y'all know that I don't like garlic, so I'm sure not going to put it in my pork chops. Oh no, can't do it. I've really tried to like garlic, but I just cannot do it. So, all right, now I'm going to go on and put the pork chops in here, and I'm just going to sit them in here ever how I can get them in here, because it's 6 of them, and they're going to all have to go in here. So I'm putting them on top of each other, and I'll like that. And I've got right much of the liquids left, you know, that came out of them after I seared them. And that's going in here too, because that is definitely good flavor. All right, now, in this bowl, I have 1 can of cream of mushroom soup and 1 can of cream of celery soup. And then I've put 1 can of water in here, and that's going in here on top of these. And then I've got the slow cooker on here set for 7 hours. It's 11:30 now, so that will be 6:30. That'll give the kids and I time to get home from picking them up and talk about how their week's been and stuff like that. And then I'll fix some sides with these. I'm not sure what I'm going to fix with the pork chops and potatoes. Probably green beans, but I'm not sure. Tonight I'll bring y'all back and let you know. So I'm going to put this top on there. There it goes. Now it's counting down. Really makes me mad that we have to put this top on there when you got this one sitting on it. But that's the way it goes, I guess. All right, so I'll bring y'all back tonight.